Well, hello everybody. First of all, on behalf of the Hammonds family, I want to say thank you all to coming to this lovely wedding. If you're smart and like my mom, you probably just came because they told you it was going to be a free meal. So I hope it's good. I don't know. I didn't get to try it, but if you came for the free meal, you're smart and I hope you get satisfied. As you can see, I currently am not at that wedding right now. I actually got a text about like a week before the wedding from Leyton saying, "Hey man, I love you, but you can't come to the wedding. I think you're gonna steal my girl." Well, it's okay, Leyton. You're safe. I ain't gonna do that to you. But seriously, the reason I'm not there is because I'm currently deployed in Afghanistan, serving the Air Force, doing some cool things, and I'm not gonna really bore you guys to sleep about. But even though it does crush me and breaks my heart that I'm not able to make that wedding, there are some silver linings. One of those silver linings is that my mom isn't standing right here to just come and pull me off the stage right now after I say some crazy stuff. So mom, buckle up, because we're about to go on a ride right now. And the other best part about all of this is that I'm about to say all this crazy stuff. My mom's gonna get all mad and embarrassed, and the person that gets to deal with her after all this is my dad. I love you, Dad. Appreciate everything you do. Man, I really hope you guys are actually laughing at this because I can't tell. So if you want to throw me out some pity laughs, I appreciate it. Now, if you don't know, I am Layton's oldest brother. Yes, a lot of you might not believe that. Some of you think I don't exist, but yes, I'm his older brother. I might not look the part. I know he's got the facial hair, he's rocking the Tom Hanks, castaway look, looking like he's homeless. I guess that's cool, Bailey. I don't really know, but hey, he's doing it. He's a little bit taller than me, he's a little bit bigger than me, but I am the oldest. So even though I don't look the oldest, even though I'm not the tallest, even though he's a little bit bigger than me, I think we can agree that I'm still the cuter brother. So, Bailey, I'm sorry, you got the short stick, but you'll be all right. You're a tough chick. I did promise my brother that I would keep this speech like his activities after tonight. Quick, sweet, short, and to the point. See, I wish I could have seen my mom's face after that one. But we're rolling. I thought long and hard about which embarrassing story about Layton I was going to tell, this day. And so many came to mind, but I just had to pick one. Maybe I was going to go with the story about how he peed the bed until he was like 17. Nah, that's not a good one. Or maybe the time he mooned our grandmother when he was like 16. Nah, it's all right. I'm cool with that. Or at the time he got dunked on twice in a high school basketball game. Like, whew, thank God the Oklahoma State coaches weren't at that one. But nah, let's move on. Or how about the time he swore it was a great idea to date a girl with purple hair? Whew. Bailey, I will say this, you are what we call a upgrade, miss. But you know what? After all those jokes and after all these other crazy stories I thought about, I really just came to mind that this one story is going to be the best one. So I'm just going to leave this here for you guys. Hey, 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 whew, listen here. I really hope you guys get to see those moves tonight, because if you don't, it's not a real party. But seriously though, I want to tell you guys about the story about the first time that I met Bailey. But when I say I met Bailey, this is the first time I met her in person. Because if you know Leyton and Bailey, you already know that I met over FaceTime 100 times before this, right? I mean, these two FaceTime more than Luke looks in the mirror. Like they're always on FaceTime. But the first time I got to meet her in person was when she came out to Colorado to visit me. I was living in Colorado Springs, working, and my brother told me he wanted to come out there. He said my parents are going to pay for the flight, as always. But he said, I want to come out and visit you. I want to go, see what Denver is talking about. I wonder why he chose Denver. But, he chose Denver. He wanted to come visit. He said, I'm going to bring my girlfriend. And I said, his girlfriend, I'm sure it's just another girl who's just buying him shoes and pizza. Like, she's nobody to me. So, whatever, he can bring her. But she said, hey man, I really like her. She's just like me. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. What are we talking about just like you? Are we saying, she looks like you? Or elaborate more, man. He said, no, she's just like me. Okay, Leyton, I heard you. I get it, but like, I need to know what you mean. He goes, oh, you'll just see. So now, before this girl gets here, I'm thinking she's just like Leyton. So what does that mean? Well, she's messy. She smells. She's stupid. And she's, so I might not have had the best impression of the girl before I met her. So the time comes, and they come visit Colorado Springs, and Bailey is doing her thing, and I let them use my room, and I slept on my couch, and occasionally I would go up to my own room to get some clothes or some shoes or something, or just see how they were doing, and I'd go to my room, and it looked like Leyton had been there. The sheets were all off the bed, clothes on the floor, food everywhere, trash everywhere, and then I started looking around the floor and looking around, see what clothes were on the ground, and I realized these were Bailey's clothes. And I said, man, she is just like Leyton. Oh my goodness. So, we continued with the week and had a good time, did things like climbed the incline and went to Denver and all that good stuff. And, I distinctly remember one moment when we were driving somewhere and if you know Bailey, sometimes Bailey can talk a lot and she can ask a lot of questions. And I found that out firsthand. We were going somewhere and she was asking me 30 questions. And my brother could see that I was kind of getting annoyed. And I kind of answered one of those questions with a little bit of attitude. And as soon as I answered that question with some attitude, I heard some deep old voice say, hey man, my girl asked a lot of questions, calm down. And I looked back and that deep voice was Leyton. And at that moment, I knew that this girl was not just some chick that was buying her sneakers, that he really, really cared about this girl. So we went on, continued the weekend, had a great time. And, my mindset changed completely about Bailey. Then we fast forward to Leyton graduating college, and, he's thinking about what he's going to do. Is he going to play basketball? Is he going to sign with an agent? And during that entire phase, I saw a different side of Bailey. Right? I saw somebody who was smart, who was intelligent, who was strong, who really cared about Leyton, had his best interest at heart, no matter what he did. And at that moment, I knew that she was not just like Leyton. She might be goofy, she might be messy, she might be a little ditzy at sometimes, but this girl has a switch. And when she turns that switch on, world, look out, because there's nothing she can't accomplish. So now, they tell me they're going to get married, and it was awesome to hear that, and I just want to make sure, Bailey, are you sure? I know some people, and we can make sure that this doesn't, we can take care of it. I just need you to know. Let me know now. Are you sure? Okay. Well, Bailey, I need to tell you some things. If you marry Leyton, your house is probably never going to be clean. It's going to smell like feet and Wingstop for the rest of y'all's life. I'm just letting you know right now. Feet and Wingstop. Get used to it. Right? I'm going to tell you straight up. You're going to have more PlayStation 4 games than you're going to have dishes. But hopefully you learn to play, because I tell you what, that's what he's going to be doing. Right? Y'all's kids are probably going to know the theme song to Dragon Ball Z before they know their ABCs. Listen, that's just what's going to happen. I'm telling you straight. I'm trying to warn you. So if you want to jump ship, it's right there, ready to go. But if you're willing to accept all that, if you're willing to be with somebody who could possibly pee the bed any night as a 30-year-old, if you're willing to put up with that, then I promise you, you are entering a family that is going to love you until there's no love left. You are marrying somebody who's going to go above and beyond, what you need, right? I think you both remember the time when we were in the Big 12 tournament and Bailey kind of got sick. And all I remember was we got back to Stillwater. Bailey went up to Leyton's room just to get some rest, and Leyton came downstairs just to grab Bailey's teddy bear. Now, big brother looking in, I'm like, this dude grabbing her teddy bear, what's wrong with him? But in all honesty, it was things like that that showed me how much he actually cared and what he was willing to do for his girl. And that kind of unconditional love is what we all dream about. That kind of love is what we're all here to witness. So Bailey, like I said, you are entering something that is great and that is magical. Leyton, man, all I gotta say is this. Don't mess this up. Man, you already know how much you love this girl. We've all seen it. Man, this is your queen, and treat her like that. I'm sure every married couple can attest to this, and every married man can attest to this. But the best word you can learn is yes. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes, Bailey. Yes, babe. Whatever form of yes you want to use, that's going to be your go-to. All right? So learn that, and I promise you'll be okay. So, next thing I want to do is have a toast. All right, I'm toasting water. Hopefully y'all are toasting something a little bit better than this, but that's all right. Here's a toast to the bride and groom, to Leyton and Bailey. Man, may you guys start this journey, and may it never end. May you never stop having fun, and may God grant you the strength, the patience, and the courage to love each other for the rest of your life. Hear, hear. Ooh, that kind of strong, a little strong. Again, guys, I want to thank y'all. Leyton, I love you. Bailey, I love you. Mom and Dad, I love you. To all my friends and family out there, I love you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I had to put my little Jhamm spin on this. And Leyton, my last word of advice to you is that it's great to see all those people there physically, right? And I'm sure you've got people like me and all your other friends that couldn't make it, they're there spiritually, right? But the people that matter the most are the people that are there financially. So if they're not writing a check, get at their neck, all right? And when you drop your checks off in the bucket, I think there's a new box being made for the Jhamm Fund. So if you want to just double what you put in their box and just put the rest in mine, I promise you it'll be used to great causes. I promise, all right? Again, I hope you guys enjoy the night. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I love y'all, and God bless.